Good morning, everyone. I hope you are doing well today. I'm Taffany, and I want to welcome you into my garden. This is Tika's Gardens, and Tika is way over there chasing after a gecko. Me, I'm just out this morning to get some fresh air and stroll around. I have been under the weather a little bit for the last week, so I have not had the opportunity to get out in the garden. A lot of things I water by hand, so I've had to use the sprinkler. I did forget a day or two to water, so I'm going to just walk and look and enjoy the morning. I'm not up to getting out and working just yet, but that doesn't mean my eyes cannot enjoy the beauty of all that is going on. This, even though I lost my other flowers here in rehab row, this Rebecca is just really doing its thing. I love it. The honeysuckle is really climbing. And so is the clematis. My lamb's ear, which I have had for like the last 2 or 3 years, not in this location, but I've just had it in general, brought it with me and transplanted it. We lost the ones on the other side. Now these are struggling. I guess it's the heat. And we had a really good flush of blooms last week on this portulaca. So they are in between blooms, I guess, right now. But everything looks good. In the mornings, the buttercups are open. They're pretty. Got weeds I have to get up. There's always weeds. But what I really wanted to show you were a couple of things. Oh, look at here. I'm losing one of my fan flowers. What's going on with you? You were so pretty a few days ago. Doesn't take long for things to get stressed in this heat and humidity. But over here is looking good. This trailing vinca, I've got weeds in there, gotta pull up. But I think I'm definitely going to get some of this again. I really like the way this is growing, and it looks better in ground than it does in the pots. But what I was about to say is I want to show you, look at how pretty this double peach hibiscus is. I'm noticing that the flowers are a little heavy for the stems, but look at that. That is so pretty. Good purchase. It was the last of what they had in stock, so definitely a good purchase. This lemon, Meyer lemon, has just, man, it's just really taken over. Well, not taken over in a negative way. It has just really shot up. So let's walk under it. The little pink colored berries on the Indian hawthorn, Eleanor Tabor, is the specific one of this one. Just looks so cute. The entrance has a totally different look here to the vegetable garden with the roses gone. It's open, there's nothing leaning. While some vegetables have struggled, my kale is up and running, and my mustards I need to come out and pick, and as you can see, something is enjoying the mustards. I had to dramatically prune back my African basil because it was completely covering the walkway here and this little walkway. and of course overtaking the habaneros. So yeah, it's much better in size, and it has just a couple bees on it, but give it probably another hour and well, it's more than a couple, they're already out. They love the spikes on this basil. And here is the sweet basil that was transplanted a couple of months or so ago. I have been picking tomatoes non-stop. The vegetable garden really needs help. Oh goodness. I've got to get the weeds up here, mulch. In addition to mulching, I'm noticing this frost-proof gardenia has got a little stress going on there. I'll get some fertilizer. We've got some of our red verbenas smiling at us with some pretty flowers. But the roses have been fabulous back here, and the vincas, as you saw from the last garden tour. I can't wait for the hibiscus to throw on some big red flowers. But we are just walking. Let's head to the courtyard garden. I probably could have gone back there while I was close. Look at the little seedling of the zinnia. It's a yellow zinnia. It's really growing. Quite a few popped up from that one spot. You know, some days you just love to just get out and walk in the garden. It does not have to be that you're out to work. You know, you want your garden to be a place of pleasure and peace. And you don't want it to become that place that you think about when, you know, oh, I've got to work. I've got to work. I've got these beds that I mulched before vacation. Looking good. The salvia seedlings are out. The mum had some blooms about 2 weeks ago. I have to resituate my pot. It's looking good. Here, I stuck the roses when I pulled them out. I have to go ahead and deal with those. But I just stuck them there because, you know, why not? It's the back of the garden. And you can see that those begonias seem to like the front garden, but not my back garden, especially back here. I guess it's just too much water for it. So, trial and error. Look at all the weeds. You're down for just a few days and they just take over. But it is a beautiful day, a beautiful morning. Tika's hunting. Oh, poor gecko. She almost got it. It got away, thank goodness. So, what projects do I have coming up? Well, one of my bigger ones that I am going to dip into once I can get back into the garden is refreshing this bench. It needs to be sanded, and I'm going to do like a black on it. I'm just gonna do solid black, and of course use like that Rust-Oleum, so I don't have to worry about these issues of rusting and stuff. And if it's in really bad shape after I start sanding, then I will replace it. But I think I could probably pull off just sanding and painting. Guys, you know that I get sidetracked pretty quickly here in the garden, but I was just noticing, look at how pretty these buds are. They are like this greenish burgundy combo. Once they start to open, they'll have this, you know, the pinks showing, but they almost look like marbles or balls or something like that, you know. That is just so pretty and so neat. It's a unique shrub to me, this color. And I'm in love with this walkway. This is just so great. It's been a long time wanting to get it done, and I'm so happy that we finally did. Patience is a virtue in this case, because I was just, you know, starting to feel like, oh, we're just not gonna get to it ever. But look at it, so pretty. This garden has color even if the flowers are no longer in bloom. I love it. And standing here, I'm just loving those big double blooms on that hibiscus. Well guys, I'm not going to be doing any work in the garden today. I just wanted to come out and take a stroll with you. As I said, I've been a little under the weather, and so, you know, haven't been able to get out. You know what I was noticing from inside of the house? The Miss Lemonabilia. Look at these blooms. It has so many. This looks so good from inside of the house. Outside too, but just inside, looking at all of these little blooms, that almost, not quite, but almost gives you the feel of like a hydrangea, in the sense that, as you can look at this right here, a bunch of blooms all bunched up together. There it is, loving its life in this spot, in spite of being hacked up. But you can see new leaves and stuff are coming. I'm sure you can hear that noise behind me. It is trash day today, so they are on the street behind me here. All right, guys. Well, I think that is it for my morning stroll, and just taking a walk with all of you who love to be in the garden with me. I want to thank you for sharing a little bit of your time this morning with me. The breeze is wonderful. It is just a comfortable morning. It's going to get into the 90s today, as usual, but for now, it's a great day. Just feels so good out here. So guys, thank you for being out here with me, for walking, talking with me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Mm-hmm.